For only the second time ever, all four of our pro sports teams, Mavs, Rangers, Stars, and Cowboys, they're all in action at the same time. The Cowboys host the LA Rams this weekend as they come off their bye week. And joining with a preview is Locked On Cowboys podcast host, Landon McCool. Good morning to you, Landon.
Good morning, Megan.
So first up, the Cowboys are coming off of this bye. Any injuries that we still need to worry about over the last couple weeks?
Well, they got a really clear injury report on Wednesday, and then it looks like Tyron Smith popped up with a little bit of a neck injury. But outside of that, I mean, it sounds like he's limited. Jerry came on the radio this morning. It sounds like he's not considerably worried about it. So it looks good. It looks like the team is as healthy as they've been, even frankly, since the beginning of the season. And
the Cowboys are facing a hot 1-2 combo. You got Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp, who's coming off of this injury throughout the last couple weeks as well. They're both fourth and fifth in receiving yards per game this season. How can the Cowboys shut them down?
They got to get after the guy that's throwing the football, because those two guys are very, very talented. And Puka has really been one of the big surprises in the NFL, without a doubt. I mean, he's leading all receivers and rookie receivers in yards. So I think the key there is, you can only cover these guys for so long. They do have some weakness on the offensive line. So really the key in covering these guys is just making sure the ball never gets thrown to them, because they are very, very good.
And hey, the Cowboys with a big celebration on tap this weekend. They've got a new member going into the Ring of Honor.
Yeah, DeMarcus Ware obviously had an incredible career with both the Cowboys and the Broncos. But with the Cowboys, I mean, there's just so many great memories. And he was such a great defender and one of the best players the Cowboys have ever had. And there were definitely years when it felt like DeMarcus was the defense. And if he wasn't playing that week, that the Cowboys were in trouble. So it's great to see him finally get this honor.
And CeeDee Lamb is close to a couple of records, needing 6 catches for 300 for his career and closing in on 4,000 career yards. Think he's going to get those this week?
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, obviously, I think the Cowboys made a concerted effort against the Chargers to get him the ball more and get him the ball early. Obviously, the offense runs through him. So they need to kind of focus on getting him his touches, which means I think he's going to eclipse that mark this weekend. And if he doesn't, then the Cowboys are probably going to have a very rough game, to be honest.
And predictions on that score tonight?
I think the Cowboys are going to find a way to win this game. I mean, they're at home. The Rams can be a tough team, and they've got their backs against the wall. They've got one of the better coaches in football, but they've got some injuries on the offensive line, and that's where the Cowboys can take advantage. I just think the Cowboys playing at home, coming off a bye, I'm going to pick them to win 24-17.
All right, you can catch Landon with new episodes of Locked On Cowboys every day. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.